Thank you, Witness B. And at paragraph 10, you deal with the 3 suspects arrested. Can you explain that to the Commission?
Oh, yes. As I've said, we first attended the scene at Brimley, where we found 3 people contained at that point, of which we ought to interview each and every one. Subsequently, only 2 were detained. 1 was never detained, given the explanation and the connection to the crime. It didn't warrant him to be arrested. Therefore, the 3rd person that we talk about in this whole thing is the one that was arrested in Klerksdorp, who was part of this crime that happened at Vereeniging. Let me first say what happened at Vereeniging. At Vereeniging, there was 2 cars that were there, of which one is an I-20, white I-20 Hyundai, that had 2 occupants who I would say they were shooters, because they were the ones that confronted Mr. Swart and brutally shot at him. And then there was the one that was scouting. But when you look at the video footage, you can see that those both cars, they are together, they're working together. And there's one portion where they signal to each other to show that they're working together.
Witness B, just before you continue, I just want to bring to the Commissioner's attention that Witness B has prepared a timeline which we will flight, which will make it easier for the Commissioners to follow the timeline. We will also be using other visual aids which will also be projected. These are covered extensively in the statement, but they're just an infographic representation of what she'll essentially be explaining. So we'll ask you to also have regard to the screens in front of you. Witness B, you were going to touch on the names of the 3 people who were arrested on the 17th.
Yes, the first 2 people that were arrested at Brimley, it was Michael Puletau, who is an ex-police detective at Johannesburg Detective Branch. And the second one is Musa Kekana. And then the 3rd one who was arrested at Klerksdorp, it's Floyd Diego Denny Mabusela.
Thank you. At paragraph 11, you deal with the roles that each of these individuals played. Can you explain this to the Commission?
Yes, as I've already indicated, these people were driving in 2 cars, of which in one of the cars it was 2 occupants. 2 occupants, it was Musa Kekana and Puletau. They were the ones that actually the shooters. And in one of the other vehicle, it was Denny Diego Mabusela, of which his role it was scouting.
And the one in which Mr. Tau and Mr. Kekana were in, is that the Hyundai?
That's correct, Commissioner. It was Hyundai I-20.